Hello there, Agent Deej here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick tutorial on Riff XR. Today we're going to be going over the wrist menu. It can be activated on your left hand by pushing the top button. It's going to be Y on the Meta controller. This is your wrist menu. It's one of the most valuable pieces of information to have in Riff XR because this is how you operate everything. We're going to push this little button at the top here to make it large. That way I don't have to hold my arm up the whole time. The wrist menu has a series of buttons on the bottom. We're going to go over each screen briefly. The home button allows you to return the main menu. It also has pertinent information on the most recent update. It also has your build number for troubleshooting purposes. Under your character tab, on the left side you'll see your account info. Data you can pick up as a loot drop. Skill points, you only get 300 for your account right now. Here you can see various mods and your XP monitor. Under the main screen, you'll see my avatar professions, base avatar appearances, and abilities. Here you can see the avatars that you have equipped, your name, your title, and whether or not you're displaying your title. You can also change your appearance and see your avatar's overall stats. You change your base here, and you can change your appearance here. Real quick, your base is what affects your avatar and its abilities. So if I change my base from my alpha, which has no skill points other than what I've equipped, to something like my mythic, you'll see my stats have changed. My appearance, however, has not changed. In order to change your appearance, you can equip another different appearance at this menu. Here are your Riff Originals, and here are your downloaded avatars. You'll notice that it automatically changed our tab for us, from My Avatar, to Base Avatars, to Appearance. Let's go ahead and change that back. Moving on to the next tab, we see Professions. Here are your professions. Drop-down menu on the left opens up all the professions available to you. Sharpshooter, striker, athlete, swordsman, holy healer, archer, and fire mage. You select them in order to see your progression in them. As you earn experience in each skill, you'll see the red bar go up and the numbers go up as well. Once you've reached the max number of XP that you need in that group, by performing actions to raise it, you can purchase it by clicking buy. There's a data cost and a skill cost. I think I can afford it. Over here is where you can find your base avatars that affect your ability points. Over here's your base avatars. Over here are all your appearance avatars. And here are your abilities. In order to cast spells and use abilities in Rift, you're going to use your right hand, the top button, to summon your skills and abilities menu. If you twist your wrist, it changes. In order to cast a spell or an ability, swipe your hand over and through and release. You'll notice the reticle now. I can now trash talk nearby monsters or mobs. There's no one available, so I'll just cast it on that tree. Here you can also cast Guardian. But in order to get these spells from there to here, it's very simple. You select an ability you wish to assign. We'll do Holy Triage. And you hit Assign. Here you have a menu. We're going to select the set and the slot. The first set on the right is where I like to keep my triage. So we'll click it. Now when I summon my menu, I can see that triage is both on 1 and 2. So that way, regardless of which set I'm on, I can always sweep to the right and cast it if I have my staff equipped. You can only cast spells if you have your staff equipped. Under the portals menu, under Riff Original and all, you'll see all the portals you can travel to. Community content has custom maps. Avatars, this is where you can explore all the downloadable avatars available right now. And these are all the avatars that you own that you have collected or looted. Under inventory, under weapons, this is where you will equip your weapons. If you equip a small weapon, it will appear on your hip. You can equip 2 at a time. Some weapons do not need to be reloaded, they can be fired until you run out of bandwidth. Some weapons require you to reload. In order to reload, push the bottom button on your Meta controller, that would be X for your left hand or A for your right hand. This will drop the magazine. Bring the weapon system to your chest, and it will reload with a fresh magazine. Large weapons, or main weapons, will appear on your back, and you'll have to reach over your shoulder to grab them. You can equip up to 4 weapons, 2 small weapons and 2 large weapons at this time. Avatar parts can be equipped to the Alpha Avatar, which can be equipped by going to your Character tab, going over to Base Avatars, and equipping your Alpha base. You can then go to your inventory, search for the avatar parts you wish to equip, and equip them. I highly recommend equipping tracer parts, as they help with your jump and your movement speed. This is useful for when you are trying to get Master Athlete. Finally, the Items tab. Here you have XP tokens. These can be looted from zombies and can be given as quest rewards. To use it, simply press Equip and select where you want the XP to go. Under your Social tab, you'll see your friends. These are all the friends you have added or have added you. Nearby, these are the people nearby in the map that you are in. Requests, pretty self-explanatory. Add a friend if you want to search for someone who isn't online or nearby right now. And your Guild tab. Under Missions, you'll see your active missions and their status. Under Settings, you'll have your Movement tab, where you can select your movement preferences, your Audio tab, where you can select your audio preferences, and the Graphics tab. One thing to note in this menu is the player status. I highly recommend having this turned on, as it gives you the indicator under your left eye of your health, your stamina, and your bandwidth. Under Experimental, you can open the Rift browser, or you can respawn to the beginning of the map. Under the Help button, you'll see a series of helpful FAQs. The Mute button will mute your microphone. The Deafen button will stop you from hearing other players. In order to close your menu, you can simply use your left hand and the top Y button again to close it. I hope this tutorial is useful for you. Keep up the grind, Riffers. Good luck and have fun.